How's it going, YouTube? Hope everybody's having a good day. Today should be a good day for the channel. As you can see, the F-150 back here is missing its headlights. That is because we have them sitting in the garage. If you guys caught the last video, you know we have new taillights, but the stock OEM headlights, which I wanted to keep, I looked into actually just replacing these with a different set, but these are the actual OEM ones. As you can see, the Ford emblems down below. So these are actually a really good quality headlight. It just has a little bit of yellowing and cracking up top. Not sure how well you can see in the camera or not, but I really want to try to save these headlights, which is why I went and picked up this ceramic headlight restoration kit from Cerakote. I've never personally used this stuff, but everything I've seen online, this stuff works wonders. If you can do that, even half of that on these headlights, then I would be super happy. It's kind of funny because they actually have a Ford on this side, a Ford truck, which is what we're working on today. So I am definitely a novice when it comes to restoring headlights. So this will definitely be a DIY kit. I'm not a professional whatsoever, but luckily these headlights are not too bad. So if it does what it's showing on the box to those Camry headlights, then these should come out dang near brand new from the factory. So I took them off the truck. It does say in the kit, I watched a couple videos on it. I haven't opened it up yet. We'll open it on camera. But I just seen a couple videos where a lot of guys said, hey, you know, take them off the truck. Don't let them bake in the sun. And another good reason, too, to take it off the truck. It's kind of hard to sand around the edges. And you don't want to risk, you know, scratching your paint. And you got to tape it all off and everything. So luckily 3 bolts on each headlight hold these headlights in. So I went ahead and took them off. That way they've been in the garage cooling down now for a few hours. But enough talking. Let's go ahead and open the box and see what we have. I did go ahead and buy the ceramic trim coat kit as well, but today is just going to be on the ceramic headlights. We'll go ahead and get this box open and see what we have. Looks like a couple of sanding discs, some instructions. Then it looks like we have the oxidation remover, which this should be the wipes. I've seen a lot of guys, as you see, step 1. I've seen a lot of guys, this actually does a lot of the work. Looks like we have 6 of those. And the actual headlight restoration, which is a ceramic clear coating. This should actually be the wipes that will actually coat the lens once we're done actually doing the sanding with it. Comes with a little hand sander to kind of help you out. Comes with a couple of gloves, it looks like. A couple of sanding discs, which should be, it doesn't say on here, but they should be like 2,000 and 3,000 if I remember correctly. It's not saying on the back, which is weird because the videos I've seen, it actually did say on the back. So it looks like we have red and green, so I'll have to look in their instructions and see which is which. So I read the back of this. This is kind of funny. It says, fasten the red disc to the surface prep pad. So you can see, like I showed earlier, you have green and red. So obviously this would be the red. So you would think step 2 later on would say the green pads because it said the red pads. Well, it doesn't say anything about green, but when you come down it says fasten the gray disc to the surface prep pad and repeat the previous process. So I'm assuming, even though they're both gray on this side, one's just a darker gray, one's just a lighter gray, I'm assuming it meant to say green. I could be mistaken, but we're gonna go ahead and do what the directions say. We'll start off with the red, even though I'm not sure which is 2,000, which is 3,000, or I'm not even sure which, you know, grit these are, to be honest with you. I guess we'll start off with the red, and then even though it's saying gray, I'm assuming it means the green ones. So we're just gonna go ahead, I don't know if they just mistyped that on the directions or if I'm missing it, but we are gonna go ahead and start off with step 1, which is obviously getting them clean. We're gonna go ahead and start off with these oxidation remover wipes, which should turn yellow when we're wiping them down. Alright, let's go ahead and open up one of these oxidation remover packs. The directions say to use a circular rubbing motion, so we're just gonna do what the directions say. It is indeed turning a little yellow. Alright, so there's the first wipe. It's definitely turned yellow. We'll go ahead and open up the second pack. Alright, now we're opening up the last pack. They're definitely turning yellow pretty quick. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, we'll keep reading on the directions. Once you get into oxidation remover wipe, gets on your paint, wipe it off immediately. We don't have to worry about that. Rinse thoroughly. So we'll go ahead and take the headlight outside and spray some water on it and rinse it off. When step 1 is complete, your headlight should have a cloudy look. Mine aren't too cloudy, but I will say it's definitely not as yellow as it was. This one still has a little bit of a yellow shade to it up top, and this one doesn't anymore, so I will say that maybe it's a little cloudy in this area, It's not too cloudy. Step 2, fasten the red disc to the surface prep pad. Be careful not to sand the paint or surrounding areas. Wet the headlight lens and the surface prep disc with water. A squirt bottle works well, and scrub the entire lens in a uniform non-circular motion for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Alright, we have our squirt bottle, and we'll go ahead and attach our red disc. Go ahead and spray our sanding disc, spray our headlight. It says you want to keep this wet while you're doing this. So we'll go ahead and soak it down. We'll go ahead and start our timer for 3 minutes. Alright, so that was 3 minutes. Now it's saying to fasten the gray disc to the surface prep pad and repeat the previous process. Rinse the headlights and surrounding areas well with water and dry with a clean soft towel. Use multiple towels to ensure the headlights are dry. The headlights and surrounding areas must be completely dry before starting step 3. So we'll go ahead and take our red disc off, put on our AKA green or gray sanding disc on here, and we will repeat the process for 3 minutes. Alright, we'll go ahead and spray the headlight down again, spray our pad down, and we will start the timer. Just finished step 2. It says very important, the ceramic clear coating is not compatible with water. The headlight and surrounding area must be completely dry or you would damage your headlight. Which I've already dried the headlight and dried up the desk. Put on a second pair of clean gloves and open one of the Cerakote ceramic clear coat wipes, moving horizontally from top to bottom. Carefully wipe the coating in a single direction using 50% overlapping technique. Apply only a single coat. Repeat the process with the second wipe on the other headlight. Allow Cerakote ceramic clear coat to dry for a minimum of 60 minutes before driving or exposing them to any moisture. As you can see, after the second round of sanding, the headlight's definitely getting more cloudy. You can see down here where I actually missed a couple of spots on the corner. Like I said, definitely not professional. You can see the driver's side still has a little yellowing to it, and the passenger side no longer has that yellowing. So already have the headlight all dry and the desk all dry, so now we can go ahead and apply the ceramic coating. Alright, so we have our glove on, safety first. We'll go ahead and open up one of these ceramic coating packages. It says you should do a 50% overlap. We'll go ahead and start applying it. It's actually the next day. Whenever I got done doing the coating on the passenger side headlight, it had a little bit of cloudiness to it, but it does say on the instructions, kind of let them sit and cure for about 60 minutes really before you start messing with them. So they've been sitting now for about 12 hours, and I will say the cloudiness has definitely gone away. Definitely more clear than what we came from. I'm actually about to go ahead and put them in the truck now and do a side-by-side comparison. Just sitting here, I mean, it's a drastic difference. If you guys are curious why I'm redoing the headlights on a 07, I got new taillights for it, and I didn't want the taillights to look good and the headlights look bad. But man, oh man, wait till you guys see the difference. So don't mind the bulb missing right here. It's kind of placed in there so you guys can kind of see the comparison. But as you can see, still yellowy, kind of foggy. Then we go to the passenger side. Night and day difference. Look how clear that looks. And mind you guys, this is a 2007. So these are the OEM headlights. Like I said, I want to try to keep them instead of getting some cheap Chinese eBay knockoffs for it. And it definitely is worth it. This pack is only like, it's less than $20. I'll make sure to link it down below if you guys are curious and want to look into it. But for $20 and maybe 30 minutes worth of my time, and realistically, you could do it shorter. I mean, I was recording a video and reading off the instructions, but you realistically could do it in a lot shorter time frame. I will say, as you guys seen the timer in the video, I sanded both the red disc and the gray disc 3 minutes apiece. You probably could do them 5 minutes apiece and make your headlights look a lot better. But I wanted to follow the instructions and see how well I could get them. And I will say it definitely did a pretty good job. I mean, you can still see how foggy and yellowy that is. Those oxidation wipes definitely made a big difference. That is insane. I mean, like I said, guys, for less than 20 bucks and maybe an hour's worth of your time, and you want to, you know, clean up your ride a little bit, definitely worth it. But So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video out here, guys. Gotta go ahead and start working on this driver's side now. But as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like, thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks.